just going to come right around here for and here I am, and here we are. We're for another episode of Tulsa Little Jam. It's good to have you. I'm flanked by, as you can see, by. And then there were two, is our band that's joined us this evening. But really, and then there were four.
We don't count so well.
But these guys are so selfish that they just named the band after the two of them. Who cares about this amazing talent right here? I mean, come on. But no, it's been a while, and I apologize because, and then there were two who actually started reaching out to me. I think they've reached out a few times, just twice over.
Once and then now we're here. So
okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, never mind. Never mind.
No, you're good.
I'm gonna cut that because I felt like I ignored them for too long. No, no, but it took a while sometimes, to get a lot of the different talent that's out there throughout actually the state of Oklahoma as we start bringing more and more bands from all over the place. And finally, I had the opportunity to have this incredible band with us, so we're very excited. They're a staple in Tulsa. They're very loved, and they're very wonderful, and you guys are about to find out. So put your hands together for, and then there were two, everybody.
Thank you.
Swap a few stories with the people with me. Come take a drive on 66 with me.
Plant a few stops along the way. Couple little spots we can stop and play. Take a few pictures, make some memories. Count the stars in the desert, living life as we please.
Our roots lined out from here to yonder. Our gypsy hearts are called to wander. We'll sing for supper and a place to sleep. Swap a few stories with the people with me. Come take a drive on 66 with me. Hearts are called to wander. We'll sing for a supper and a place to sleep. Swap a few stories with the people with me. Come take a drive on 66 with me.
This season of Tulsa Little Jam is presented by. Put your hands together again, one more time, guys, for and then there were two. All right, stop. I don't want to get you too much attention, guys. I'm here with Amy, Carlin Lee, and Austin something or rather.
Exactly how I spelled my last name.
I actually don't even know your last name.
Hayworth.
Oh, wait, I do know. We're Facebook friends.
Yeah.
Austin K. Hayworth?
Yes.
Okay, so
Nice to meet you, Juan.
in my defense, I do get a lot of friend requests in Tulsa of people I don't know.
Right.
So
Gotta watch out for that.
It's really cool. But then, so hey, it's nice to meet you, Austin.
Good to meet you too, brother.
So I really like you're an Americana band, right? And so I'm glad that we were finally able to get you. I'd heard you for quite a while, but now we finally were able to get you on the show, so I'm very excited about that. But you guys are legends because you're award winners here in Tulsa, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Tell me a little bit about that.
The Tulsa Music Awards, I believe this is the third year. The very first year that they put on the awards, we happened to win our category. And that felt really great. And last year we made the top 4 in our category. We were bested by the Red Dirt Rangers, which they're amazing.
Legendary here.
And this year we made it to the top 4 in our category again. So we're really
you're in the top
excited.
4 again this
we
year.
Are.
Yeah.
We are.
Wait, sorry, I wasn't listening to you because I'm a really horrible host.
Okay.
What about the second year? What happened
The second year we were beat out by the Red Dirt Rangers. We got to perform at the awards, but we didn't win. This year we will be presenting an award, and I'm really hoping to take home another trophy.
Now, are the Red Dirt, are they in the
No.
4?
No.
Yes!
We're competing against Desi and Cody this year, however. Oh. Right?
It's tough.
Another set of
Can I get an
legends.
oh?
They're really good too.
Yeah.
We're friends with them, and
There it is.
they're great.
They're amazing
too, so.
people.
Yeah, no. Actually, and Cody's been on the show as part of
Grasshopper.
as Grasshopper. I always have a hard time with the Z. Not grasshopper, grasshopper. It's incredible talent,
Yeah.
and that's the thing about the music scene in Tulsa. And we've said this multiple episodes, but I don't think I think it should be constantly said that the support system and the incredible talent that exists in the Tulsa music scene here is
It's kind of mind-blowing, honestly,
Yeah.
the level of talent we have and just the sheer numbers of us that are out there and working and really putting something into their art and craft.
Yeah.
We get to be friends with almost all of them.
Yeah.
We haven't met the other ones yet, but we're working on it.
We're working on it.
We're going to be friends with all of them.
Yeah, and the Tulsa Music Awards too. When you have those first nominations and whatnot, it's like a crazy long list. Yeah, and that says a lot that the people themselves are actually the ones that make it's just really the People's Choice Awards.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you guys are doing very well with that. So that's me. But as a band though, you've only been together for how long?
We're coming. Oh God, it'll be 5 years. It'll be 5 years this coming around August.
In the
So,
grand
yeah.
scheme, that's not a great.
Not a horribly
of
long
time, no.
time.
Yeah.
No.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by
Well, I know you heard the story about Sally and her Mustang. I should ride around all over town, driving all the boys insane. If you already knew it, you know I never lie. Take my word, you never heard a sweet Mustang Sally die. Yes, she died, sweet Sally died. She never returned from her final ride. You could see her red tail light fade right out of sight. But night, sweet Mustang Sally died. Well, she met Amanda Mary, swore she'd settle down. They bought a little house together just outside of town. Everything was going well and seemed to for a while, but eventually he could see sweet Sally never smile. So he said, "Ride, sweet Sally, ride. Means a lot to me to keep you satisfied. Don't run around on me, honey, don't you lie. So ride, sweet Sally, let it ride." Hey! Knowing what you don't know still may hurt you. And that's exactly how it went down that night. Now no one still knows why, or better than I, 'cause I cut both of her brake lines. The night sweet Sally died, she never returned from her final ride. You could see her red tail light died, she died, she died, she died. The night, sweet Mustang silent, lost her life. She won't ever make me cry again.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
Really.
But you've been playing. You started getting into music when you were 5, right?
Yeah, little.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
tell me what it was that made you get started like that, and what was your drive?
She's sitting right out there.
She's sitting right out there. My sweet, beautiful little mother, she sang in the church choir.
Ah, yeah.
And so when I got old enough to come out of the nursery and she had to ditch the choir and stand, down in the congregation to keep an eye on me, well, I'm sitting there with my hymnal, can't read it really, but I'm following along and I'm singing what Mother is singing. And Mother sang alto, so she always sang the harmony parts. And so I started learning to sing the alto parts to the church music. And that's kind of where our harmonies and things wound up
Work out,
coming
yeah.
from. So.
She taught me how to do that.
And but your mom though, she wasn't entirely convinced with the idea of like you being a performer, right?
My parents really, I wanted me to go to college and do some different things. They were probably a little afraid that I'd wind up living in a van down by the river, which,
Can't blame them.
But I didn't. I'm good. We're good.
I know, but that's like the age-old story, I've been fortunate enough too that literally my entire career since I was about your age too, when I first started, has always been in the arts. That's been my job.
Right.
But when you have that sort of support, Mom was smart. Like for instance, I went to a liberal arts school and actually got something to fall back on.
I went and got a trade.
Just in case, you never know. And kids, you should do the same. Make sure you have something to fall back on.
That's right.
You never know. But that should not be a deterrent to you actually focusing and following that dream, and that's what you're still doing.
Yeah. Now I became a hairdresser. He's an electrician, and those are great ways to prop things up.
I do both those things too.
Look at you.
Hairdresser and electrician.
At the same time. It's really weird.
That is
great.
wild.
Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
Standing in the crowd today, I started walking to you. These days I don't see straight, but as I approached you, you suddenly changed into someone I've never met. Guess it's too late to go chasing round ghosts again. Swear I heard you laughing as I crossed the road. I stopped in my tracks and I turned to look back at the faces, but none were you. I get this feeling like you're everywhere I go, but it's too late to go chasing round ghosts again. When I'm chasing ghosts, my past is where I go, hopelessly searching for things that I want to see, answers that never show. The specter of you keeps me in this undertow. Watching me, judging me, what have I come to be? I don't even know. I smell the scent of your perfume. So I close my eyes and inhale deep inside, trying hard to recapture you. The memories it conjures just won't let me go. But it's too late to go chasing round ghosts again. When I'm chasing ghosts, my past is where I go. Hopelessly searching for things that I want to see, answers that never show. The specter of you keeps me in this undertow. Watching me, judging me, what have I come to be? I don't even know. Your touch on my shoulder. From the tingle I feel, well, it almost seems real, but I know it just can't be true. I see you, hear you, feel you everywhere I go. But it's too late to go chasing around ghosts again. I said it's too late to go chasing around ghosts again. You know it's too late to go chasing around ghosts again. Well, it's too late to go chasing around ghosts.
Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
But Austin, when you guys started playing, for the first year, you guys were just a band.
Yeah.
Then one day, was there a drunken stupor?
No,
was there
We don't
a
drink.
glint in the eye? I don't drink. Okay, great. High five again. I don't
We
drink.
don't
either.
have that excuse.
Was there a glint in the eye from one or the other that said,
Well,
hello?
I think we were attracted to each other from the minute we met each other, but we were both just out of long-term
I mean, like a couple of 3
breakups.
weeks out of relationships, and so we were
So we kind of
kind
clung to the music for that therapy, and we, were not interested in anything other than that.
And we didn't want to mess up what was developing musically, because the best way to screw that up is to, throw a relationship on it.
Go
and
to
so
the dance together.
we fought it for about a year and a half.
I so wish I could have this dramatic reenactment of them playing music and fighting the love that they had for each other. So what was it? Tell me, I want to know what audience
I think
wants
it was
to know.
it was just like
All of our friends.
a coalescence of all our friends coming and saying,
Y'all are
together.
you're in a relationship.
You just don't know it yet.
Right. Well, you're not admitting it.
Yeah.
So grow up and admit it. And so we did.
We just finally realized. Yeah, one day I was at work and he brought me lunch and we're talking about something. He kind of looks at me and says, "I kind of think I'm falling in love with you." I said, "Yeah, I kind of think I'm falling in love with you too." And we just left it. We were like, we don't know what to do about this, but it's very uncomfortable right now.
I know, because your face, by the way, you kind of said it like with a little bit of disgust. I think I'm kind of falling in love with you.
Yeah,
It's just
it was like dirty socks.
super romantic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
God, no, I would be sold if someone came up to me. Yeah, I think I kind of like you, and I hate it.
Yeah.
But so what is it? What after that did that
Yeah, it
inspire?
was on.
Once we let go,
Then the music got lit.
once we let go of the fear and the whatever, we've settled into a really great relationship, actually. And it did. It wound up enhancing the music in some ways. It changed how we're able to work together, I think. Gloves came off, that's for sure.
In what way? In what way?
I think we might have been a little more careful in the beginning about not wanting to hurt each other's feelings when working
Artistic
together artistically,
creativities.
chase the other one off.
And now we're
but-
like, no, you're wrong. It just doesn't sound good like that. Like this.
Yeah.
She wins every time.
Do you feel like it brought a little more depth to everything that you're doing
I do.
now?
Yeah.
I do.
And even when you have those uncomfortable moments and whatnot, there's stories
They're
of
not
all kinds
long-lived.
of couples that
Yeah, they're not
find,
long-lived.
but they find creative energy from even the disagreement and whatnot that
Yeah.
helps
Yeah,
feed it
absolutely.
even more. And so
know.
that's been a healthy. I'm not, by the way, encouraging that all of you future bands like
Go have
start
an
hooking
argument.
up with each other.
It'll be great.
But it's
Yeah, we're not Fleetwood Macing it over here.
yeah. So
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by
Well, I wish hard living didn't come so easy. Like if you tried one time, it should all go breezy. Of course, it ain't like that, so I hold my own, trying to scrape the moss off a rolling stone. Don't need much, but it seems to me, wish hard living didn't come so easy. Yeah, I wish hard living didn't come so easy.
Well, I wish my life would get a little bit better. Well, I'd be smiling every day in the sunshine weather. Here I am trudging through the wind and the rain, feeling every ounce of this ever-growing pain. Never giving up, I gotta be free. Wish hard living didn't come so easy. Well, I wish hard living didn't come so easy.
Gonna do my best to be a little bit bolder.
And what you learn costs less as you get a little older. Days fly by, don't know where they've gone. Never looking back, you know they made me strong. I'm not the same, but I'm still me. Wish hard living didn't come so easy. Yeah, I wish hard living didn't come so easy. Said I don't know much, but it seems to me living this life taught me everything I need. Never gonna stop, I gotta be free. Wish hard living didn't come so easy. Yeah, I wish hard living didn't come so easy. Well, I wish hard living didn't come Wish
so
hard living
easy.
didn't come so easy.
Wish hard living didn't come
Wish
so
hard living
easy.
didn't come so easy.
Wish
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by.
So who is it then that, aside from the personal relationship stuff, what are some of the things that inspire you guys musically?
Our friends, more often than not, the super talented musicians in this town that we get to work with, that we are so privileged to spend time with on a friendship basis and to get to work with musically, honestly.
Are your friends out? Some friends out here?
Oh, everybody in here is our friends. Aren't y'all our friends?
But I mean,
See?
our musician friends, we draw a lot of inspiration from their styling or from their lyrics, and man, that was such a smart piece of lyric. How can we push ourselves further?
How can we get to that level without just ripping them off of their creativity?
Right.
We want it to be ours.
Yeah.
But
We've
super
got-
inspired by a lot of the locals around town.
Yeah.
From your experiences and stuff throughout
Advice.
coming up in the Tulsa music scene and whatnot, is there like specific advice that you have for the next generation, for the person that's watching this episode and is like
First things
dreaming
first.
big?
First things first, figure out what kind of music it is that you're going to do. Go find those musicians. Go find those people in your community that are playing that kind of music. Go to the open mics, go wherever the musicians gather, and just show up. Whoever said 80% of success is just showing up, show up. And there inevitably will be people that will bring you in and take you under their wing and start to show you the ropes. I don't know if it's like that other places, but it's like that here.
We found a Larry Spears, and he's one of Red Dirt's favorite
Oh,
songwriters.
right, yeah.
I mean, that's what we did.
He
We
kind
just
of took
started
us
showing
under
up.
his wing and started introducing us to the different people in the different circles and stuff. So, yeah.
Well, and when I was asking, because you guys are based here, but like, is there, you still have dreams and stuff. What would be like your dream performance venue? And by the way, and I Austin and said whatever Amy says. That's my dream.
That's
How'd
the
you know my
answer.
answer?
Because that's the answer I was getting when I was hollering at him from the office to the living room.
Whatever you want, babe.
But your dream is actually to play Carnegie Hall.
My background is in theater and classical music and playing in the orchestra, and so
And musical theater.
See, I
And
wouldn't turn
musical
down-
I'm a big
theater.
fan too, because I was
that's
trained
how
in
we
musical
met.
theater
We
as
met
well.
working in the theater. So Carnegie Hall has always been that place for me. So yeah, and how do I get there? I practice. I practice a lot.
Keep practicing. But do you have a dream venue?
From a little kid, I wanted to play Canes because, like she was saying, the locals give us a lot of inspiration. They did when I was too young to play out and about too. Travis Kids and all.
Yeah, because Canes is a dream.
Oh, yeah,
for
that was like
bands
the
from all
Mecca.
over the world.
Right.
To play at Canes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one's, I have kind of played at the Canes, not really on the main stage yet, so it's only a partial count.
Well, so here's
on the
how
list.
Chad and Hunter, you guys watching this episode?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So I think these guys are worthy of being on Canes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What do you feel like is the next step for you guys? Like, do you have like a plan? Is there a
We do.
5-year plan?
Right now we're
Amy, sorry, do you have a plan for you? And
Yes, she does.
Yes, I do. I
got a
always
plan
have
for
a plan. I have a plan for that. We're working on a new album, and we would really like to get to a point where we could take off and do some short run tours. Right now we're all over 40, and we all work. So it makes it a little more difficult to take off for a week and go on tour since we don't live in a van by the river. So that's the next goal is to get something planned and put together that we can take off on a run and not lose our
Do
mortgages.
some little regional loops and have fun.
Yeah.
have you is there anything on the horizon?
I would like to go around Florida way just because I want a beach vacation, maybe play our way through the Gulf.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, and it's just a matter of doing.
Yeah,
right.
it is.
It's just a
Like
matter of
Rocky
doing.
Frisco said, there's nothing to doing it but doing it.
You know,
And every
I
time you do it,
actually-
it gets easier.
I actually knew Rocky Frisco when
too.
I was a kid.
He was one of my inspirations.
Because when I knew him when I was a little kid, and then I left for a very, very, very long time. And then when I came back briefly, I saw him again, and then I went, and then I was back, I was visiting, and I saw him, and then he passed while I was still full-time in New York. And
Local inspiration. There's
Rocky Frisco's a really great guy. Yeah, yeah.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by
Top ends, I'm gonna raise a little hell with all my friends. Oh, I do what I want. Oh, I do what I want. Oh, I do what I want. Nobody's gonna tell me where or when. I travel my own road. I dance with the wind. I know, but it's who you know I've been around. I can tell you're picking up what I'm throwing down. You better believe, as far as I can see, you ain't gonna put your chains on me. Yeah, I do what I want. Oh, I do what I want.
The life of a city should be rich in poetry, a conscious work of art, holding within its frame the stories of the people who make it. A city should have the capability of providing something for everybody, only because and only when it is created by everybody. Fighters for what is right, strivers to fix what's wrong, inspiring us to overcome, and being true to who they are, dreamers of what can be, and shapers of what's to come. What is a city but the people? True, the people are the city. We are diverse. We are all. We are one. We are Tulsa.
So, do we have any audience questions?
Do you write all your own music?
We write a lot of our own music. For longer shows, we of course have covers thrown in, and a lot of the music that we cover is actually local songwriters. We do some John Fulbright, we do some Larry Spears, some Jake Flint. We play our friends' music because they're so stinking good. But we write our own music.
A lot of it.
I think that's an honor too to say that the local guys are people that you're actually covering and whatnot. That just says a lot.
People want
about
to cover our
music
songs. They're
scene.
welcome to do it too.
Yeah, I see.
So far, no takers.
I really want to thank you guys again for being on the show, and I'm really glad we were finally able to make it happen.
Me too.
It took a little too long, and I apologize for that.
That's
okay.
But it was well worth the wait.
Thank you.
Sometimes, as Little Jam gets a little more seasoned and stuff, it's nice to have the season of you guys, on it as we continue to grow. So thank you so much for it. Let's hear it again one more time, guys, for Then There Were Two. That was really great, guys.
Thank you.
That was super.
I gotta tell you, and
And what you learn costs less as you get a little older. Days fly by, don't know where they've gone. Never looking back, they made me strong. I'm not the same, but I'm still me. Wish hard living didn't come so easy. Yeah, I wish hard living didn't come so easy. Said I don't know much, but it seems to me living this life taught me everything I need. Never gonna stop, I gotta be free. Wish hard living didn't come so easy.